We are ready for one of the rivalries that defines this sport. Ohio State versus Michigan. The scarlet and gray versus the maize and blue. To many fans on both sides, this is a one-game season. Ohio State, of course, defending national champions, but Michigan has bragging rights. They've beaten their rivals the last 4 times. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Michigan's offense trots out there to open this game. Well, Michigan versus Ohio State. Don't have to say too much more, but a lot was said after last year's Wolverine victory in Columbus. A lot of John. Buckeyes eventually use that as fuel to go on and win the national championship.
Usually when Ohio State and Michigan get together, not only the emotions, but the line of scrimmage decides the outcome of the game. And last year was no different. Michigan, to their credit, Mason Graham and company, dominating Ohio State's run game, pressuring the quarterback, and that's what eventually led them to a victory. They didn't have a whole lot going for their own offense, but their defense was dominant. And the Buckeyes, in my opinion, I think they used that loss as a springboard to their next 4 games in a national championship. Cannot wait to see the emotions on this field and what the results are of this year's game.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball from downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. Have to kick it away after a quick 3 and out in the first possession. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between 2 elite running backs, 2 guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Signs the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. They keep him guessing with a run. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
1st down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Great cover there. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job of this offense in taking advantage what the defense gave them.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very looking for a deep completion. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Michigan. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Looking to throw. It's Sand. Catch made on the right side. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Hebe keeps it himself. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. And the wideout goes in motion. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch and tackled there by the defense. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Second down, looking to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, that one's picked off. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
The Wolverines will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the handoff running behind the big right tackle. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And this one will be fair caught. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On the ground, it's Haynes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And the Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now to throw. It's saying screen to the wide receiver. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using his legs, it's Haynes. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Has the first down and more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Fourth down coming up.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Grab down the middle. It's Klein.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Sayin. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game of offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. It's a quarterback keeper. You stop him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and bring the pressure, and down he goes. The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught by the receiver. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
The receiver picks up 1. Now, 4th down.
The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. We're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Swarm by the pass rush is sacked. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
It's the free safety who's sneaking up in there and comes up with a nice sack in the backfield.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run here, lets it go. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's McCulley. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great move to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. He's running out of time here. That's caught. It's Peoples. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
I like the call here by the offensive coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm. Let's see what he can do from here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. To the air. It's Sayan. Short connection to the tight end here. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, they're still down by 10. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Breaks free. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking for some space. It's Donaldson. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. That's caught. It's Tate. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? Great move in the open field. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's a quick grab, and he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Oh, he fought harder, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pressure is coming. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's 1st and goal now. Keeping it on the ground here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
By the running back. Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second down and goal upcoming. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. To the air. It's Sayan. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? QB decides to keep it here. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back behind the quarterback line in the pistol. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Keeper for the 1st down and more.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Wait, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a block.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. With the catch, it's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. They'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Wolverines will have to hunt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Sayan. That pass is hauled in over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Second down after that previous play. Give it to the back again. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional. That's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Push and drop back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And here's the return now from midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's got room to run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Nice grab. It's Tate. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. QB keeper all the way.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Ball handed off. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. He's looking to scramble. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense flat-footed on that jet sweep. This Buckeye team beginning to flex them and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win, getting a hat on a hat, the backs being able to get out the space one-on-one, or these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And he's hit just before the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Finds an open target on the left side.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They'll run it here. Jukes to get free.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. It's a 1st and goal keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Illegal block.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Grab by the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Well, still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Simpson. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking for a late, deep shot. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker on for the extra point.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 45, Michigan.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.